What do you think some good characteristics are to have a long-lasting, healthy relationship?
I think communication.
Communication.
Just good communication.
I think a sense of humor.
She's got to be loyal.
Communication and understanding.
Trust.
Patience.
Accountability.
Communication. I was also going to say communication.
Communication, definitely.
That's been our number one answer today, yeah.
Take your time. I think there's nothing wrong with dating. I think so many people want to just jump into a relationship without getting to know somebody, and then they want to get married right away. Just enjoy your relationship. If you guys are friends, enjoy being friends. Don't rush to get married. There's plenty of time for that.
What's your name?
Dr. Dave Baskin.
And you work for the Delta, right?
Yeah, I teach psychology at the college. Yeah.
You know, what are good characteristics for a long, healthy relationship?
I would say looking out for each other and having fun together and trying to be a good listener to really understand what your partner is looking for.
A lot of the top two answers that we heard today was communication and trust. You have anything to expand on that?
Yeah, I would agree. I would also say compromise is really important. Trying to figure out a middle ground so you can both get what you want in the relationship.
What do you think the hardest part of a relationship is for most people?
Probably trying to find those compromises when they exist and working out some of the differences. And so you do need really good communication skills, because in any relationship you're going to be upset with one another at some point. And if you can find a way of doing that in a fair way while still trying to respect yourself and your partner, you have a much better chance of having a successful relationship.
What's the hardest part of a relationship?
Communication. Learning each other's boundaries and that kind of stuff, I think.
Respect.
Communication, 100%.
That is...
I think that people want instant responses back. And because of cell phones and technology, I think we forget that other people have lives outside of having their cell phone on them. So we always want like an instant response, and then communication kind of falls by the wayside, and then things get mixed up when you're talking.
Finding the good balance, especially as college students, you know, you're so busy all the time. So finding like that time to hang out together and making that time is really important in a relationship.
Definitely having different schedules. So I'm in college right now, and he's going in to be an electrician. So we're just very busy. So it makes it hard to see each other and that type of thing.
I want to say, yeah, just like earlier, it's the trust issues. That's the main like kicker for like relationships nowadays, because no one can trust each other anymore.
Yeah, I would say the same thing. As much as you want to trust the other person, it's hard to, because like it's so easy to cheat these days and all that. Like it's.
I think social media has a lot to it.
Social media is a big problem with it. Just because it's so easy to talk to different people and all that and meet up and everything. Like it's hard. It is. Yeah.
It's way easier to remove the evidence that you cheated too. That's the scary part.
You could unsend messages and like, yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. That's the problem.
How do you feel about trust in a relationship?
Trust is a big thing. I think that you can always go off starting trusting people until they give you a reason not to trust you. But there's always signs or red flags, you can call them, before you start a relationship. So take those with a grain of salt and, kind of base it off of that too. But trust is a huge, huge thing.